It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Lord Chambray and it's a bottle of their Golden Bay Pale Ale. Brewed in Gozo, Malta. There's the label, here's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass, see what we get. I'd like to thank Neil Long for sending me the beer all the way from Malta. He went on holiday there, sent them, brilliant. Great to try them on the channel. Nice, look at that smoke on the opening. Great. You also got a glass, which is even better. Gonna go nice and easy with this pour. It's a carbonated little number, but as always with their beers, they're very bright, they're very nice to look at. And if you've noticed, I've changed the lighting system in the kitchen and I've gone with LEDs, and look at the difference. That has really enhanced the way the beer looks on camera. I'm really pleased with that. So a golden coloured ale, loads of carbonation, 2 fingers of white head. It's a light golden coloured beer that's nice and clear. You can see it's bottle conditioned, there's little bits and pieces floating around inside the glass. Let's get the aroma on Golden Bay. Yeah, and a big wallop, smack of American hops to the chops. Smells a little funky also. Smells a little Belgium-y, like candied fruit, candied sugar, lemony aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers. Very nice, very crisp, very refreshing, nice and bready, nice and malty. All their beers are very carbonated. They're very kind of springy on the tongue. Explodes on the tongue. And that helps to kind of really promote the beer. Puts it on the tongue, explodes it on the tongue, sends that beer around all around the palate and the inside of the mouth. And then there's a lemon peel, an orange peel, grapefruity finish to the beer. It's nice and bitter, not overly bitter, more of a session bitter if you ask me. It's a bottle conditioned beer, so we'll show you that in a moment. I just want to show you a nice clear glass of beer before we eventually get the rest of that yeast in the glass and cloud it up a little bit. It's the second fermentation process that goes on. Helps to produce all of that natural carbonation you see rising up the side of the glass there. I really am happy with these new lights. It's really made a difference to the way the beer looks on camera. More of a clean light. I'm not going to do a review of the LED light bulbs. Just go and try them. Really good. And this is the end of the beers that I've had from Lord Chambray. And I'm mightily pleased. This Malta's first craft brewery. So well done to them. Well done to local craft beer in Malta. I hope the locals take to it. I hope they buy it in abundance. I hope they enjoy it. Where does this sit with the two other beers? The other beer was a blank, like a wit. German style wit beer. Very nice, very crisp, very refreshing, very sessionable. And then you had a big IPA, which I really enjoyed. San Blas. And it had a mention in some big magazines recently, and I think a big beer award ceremony has been mentioned at recently, so well done to that, the San Blas. Where does this sit? I think if I was in Malta on holiday, I would just go between the three beers: wit beer, golden ale, pale ale, IPA, and I'd just keep going with each one and enjoying them and enjoying the sunshine, because I bet this beer is fantastic in the Maltese sunshine. I bet it's even better than it is in my cold December kitchen. Right, there's the nice clear beer. Let me show you the bottle conditioning process. The second fermentation, should I say. And you can probably see the beer's a little more cloudy, and there's a little bit more in the way of yeast floating around in the glass. And that is the second fermentation. That's what causes all them lovely bubbles in the glass. If you're still unsure what it is, the second fermentation process, go and Google it, have a read, enjoy yourself. Beer's a very interesting topic. Rating then for Lord Chambray Golden Bay. It's crisp, it's refreshing, it's nicely carbonated, it's got a nice element of a bready, sweet, malty beginning to middle, and then it kicks over, that balance kicks in, and it goes over to being from sweet to a nice bitterness, to that nice crisp, sharp bitterness, lemon, lime, grapefruit, that kind of sharp, cutthroat bitterness you get, them vitamin C flavours, and yeah, sessionable. It doesn't go too far, the bitterness doesn't go through the roof. So you could have 4, 5, maybe even 6 of these and really enjoy yourself. Or if you want something a little bit more bitter, move on to the San Blas, which after 3 or 4 of these I probably would. So rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Thanks to Neil Young. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.